Welcome to Biz Life Global, where we talk about global business and life in hopes that you find some hints that will help you enrich your business and life. Some people say that individualism is a disease that is affecting the English-speaking world and Northern Europe. Research backs up the geography portion of that statement, but does it support the rest of the statement? We need to have a better understanding of what individualism and collectivism are and what they're not. One of the things they're not is binary. It's not an either-or, on-off situation. It is a scale with lots of gray in between. One definition of the collectivist side of the scale is that if the interests of the group outweigh the interest of the individual in a society, that society is more collectivistic. Whereas on the other hand, if the interests of the individual outweigh the interests of the group, that society is more individualistic. A group that prioritizes the morality regarding sex or marriage or abortion over individual thinking on those subjects is more likely to be toward the collectivist side of that scale. Traditional agrarian communities, where people look out for each other and care about each other, tend to be more collectivistic. Church bazaars, barn raisings, those are examples of very collectivistic activities. Another definition is based upon identity creation. Individualists tend to build their identity based on their own personal characteristics, whereas collectivists tend to build their identity based upon the overlapping group memberships that they have. For example, ethnic group, clan, village, family, and then finally self. American collectivists, who may not identify as a member of a clan or a tribe, may replace those characteristic group memberships with another one that is important, such as religion. People who present their identity as I am a name the religion, I am a name the nationality, I am a name the political party, I am a name the family relationship. For example, I am a Christian, an American, a Republican, a father of two. Those people tend to be more collectivistic. So too are people for whom an us versus them construction is important to their identity. Now, I may have insulted a few people just now because I have suggested or alluded that they may be more collectivistic than they usually like to think of themselves, because collectivism in the United States is often associated with communism or socialism, and those are seen as evil here in the US. The capitalist countries of Northern Europe, which have some social democratic policies, such as universal health care, are in fact not collectivistic at all. They are among the 8% of the world's cultures that are very individualistic. So for now, let's ignore politics, let's ignore economics, because they don't seem to match up with individualism and collectivism. And let's just talk about the concept of individualism and collectivism. America is, according to the data from Dutch researcher Geert Hofstede, the most individualistic country on earth. America's culture has never been monolithic, but in each of America's subcultures, the difficulties that individualists have in living together in a social setting have been resolved by setting up rules and expectations so that together we're able to make society function. But in the real non-Hollywood world of America in the 1960s and 70s, I was taught that people's freedoms and their rights extended only to the point where they intersected with another person's freedom and rights. And at that point, a discussion, not a fight, but a discussion would ensue. Those negotiations were critical for society to be able to function. At that time, People who thought that their rights and their freedoms were absolute in all and every situation were thought to be somehow flawed, somehow not able to live in society, only fit really for living out in the mountains somewhere all by themselves off the grid. Radical individualism may not be killing us, but it does make the benefit of society argument difficult to encourage people to do something that ordinarily they might not want to do. Going back to the question at the beginning of this video, is individualism a social disease? Well, like many things, it is possible that it is, as well as collectivism, toxic at the extremes. And the number of Americans, the increasing number of Americans, who have bought into Hollywood's myth of the absolute individualist may be part of the reason why Americans are often so at odds with each other. If this video has made you think or given you some hints that you can use to enhance your own personal or business life, please hit the like button. It will help other people find the video so perhaps they can gain some value from it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you here again soon. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and please share this video.